So this is really bad, okay? I'm just gonna explain why what I'm about to cover is so bad. So we all know that Call of Duty has a really bad hacking problem. And, you know, it's been there for a good few years now, like 5-6 years, whatever, where it's to a point where it's unplayable sometimes. I'm gonna break down and tell you exactly why the hacking problem is way worse than you thought, so stick around, because honestly, if you don't know some of these reasons, it's gonna sort of blow your mind. Anyway. So first off, let's just talk about the kind of hacking that people are doing with the cheats, okay? So you've got the basics, you've got wall hacks, you've got Cronus, things like that, people booting offline, DDoSing, then you've got things that are more subtle, such as the soft aim, things like the VPN and knocking people's internet off with the DDoS, stuff like that. Like, there's many more things that are hidden that can make it look legit, and there can be an argument for it, but people don't seem to realize that these things do happen more frequently. You know, I think there was people saying it was like 20% of people are hacking. It's way more than that. I mean, take, for example, right, let's talk about ranked play alone. You look at the CDL, the competitive side, and, you know, obviously I'm a former competitive player and I played for 11 years. We never had any of this until it went to PC, okay? Now, it's even worse. But take the CDL, right? Jimbo, the former COD pro player, was banned live at an event because he was caught cheating. Yeah, that's a pro player. No one knew he was cheating until he got banned at the event. There's your first thing that shows that it can go under the radar, okay? But Ricochet, and this is the part I want you to understand, Ricochet, the anti-cheat, is AI-driven. It's literally AI-based, okay? So it basically tries to learn each day and gets better and better, but it doesn't fucking work, which, you know, anyone with a brain cell knows it doesn't fucking work. Now, why do they do this? Why is it AI-based? Because it is cheaper for them to do that with AI than hiring people and giving a specific department to the anti-cheat. So they spread it out and have people check over it now and then, and it is based all on AI. That's why it sucks. Take, for example, right? Look at the entirety of Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 3, right? It's mainly Black Ops 6 that's worse, but look at the AI-generated art and the skins they do. That's so they can save money from actual designers and actual people and just make this slop, this AI slop, and literally, it's been covered many times by Blame Truth, Prime Pete, and of course, Nero Cinema and all them lot, you know, the boys up there covering it all, and it's been proven that AI shit is there. And, it's bad, dude, it's real bad. You go back and watch some of my videos, there was one where the AI-generated stuff had a mouse cursor, so the devs hadn't even saved the folder, the photo itself, they'd actually screenshotted it with a mouse on it. Like, I mean, how unprofessional can you get? Seriously, it's crazy. It's just laziness at this point. But here's the part where it gets more interesting, okay? They could be very possibly ignoring players who are cheating because they buy skins and bundles and stuff. How, now again, this isn't confirmed, right? But just think about that. Would you really, if you're sitting there right now, when you have to think about this, would you really put it past Activision to do that? Call of Duty's been like this for a good while. Microtransactions literally run the scene. They run the gaming scene, they run COD, and it's all about money, 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 right? Would you put it past them to turn a blind eye and not have their anti-cheat ban cheaters as obvious as they are because they've bought skins? Because I've seen people who cheat their tits off. I mean, wall hacks a lot, and they don't get banned for ages. But then people like me and my friends who play ranked player who just genuinely have good games, whatever, great games, I mean, we get shadow banned. People spam report us, which, by the way, they say that isn't a thing. They're fucking delusional and stupid. Everyone knows that if you spam report someone on these modern games, you get banned. That's how it works. Happened to me several times, happened to loads of my pals several times. I'm sure it's happened to yourself 1,000 times. But do you guys really think that that's the case? Because I think that could be something. That they literally won't ban people because they buy skins. I don't know. But like I said, look at challenges, right? Challenges in COD is like under the pro level, but it's still these players. I mean, I've been there myself, like played at a competitive level for a long time. When you put that many hours in and you grind and, you know, you learn the game better than any average player, any Warzone player, you know, whatever. And people are cheating in that level, you know, and they have to go undetected. And they do. There's people that get banned in challenges all the fucking time, bro. I've been there playing in 2Ks and tournaments, and people blatant obviously cheating, and they don't get banned. And they get on like a top 16, top 8, or they win the whole thing, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? And then they get banned months later, and it was like, oh, they were cheating the whole time. People don't seem to understand how bad of the game, like, how bad the state of the game is. People can sit there and say it's in the great state. It's not. It's fucking abysmal. The cheating is worse, is pretty much the worst it's ever been, okay? We have all these things that we've covered in previous videos with the skill-based damage, all that shit. It's in an awful place, and the anti-cheat doesn't work. So, at this point in time, anyone sitting there thinking that this is far-fetched or anything like that, please go do your fucking research and actually watch and read and learn and listen and look. And don't say it's a skill issue on your end, Flame, you fucking dog shit. Look, at the end of the day, if it's one person saying it, that's fine. When you've got 20, 30 people who are researching this and making videos on it and finding physical evidence, then you can't deny it. Or you can't even, okay, look, let's say you want to deny it, and you're a big Call of Duty fan, and you like rubbing your asshole because it's, oh my god, I love Call of Duty no matter what they do. Let's say all that, right? Yeah? Fuck yous, first off. Second of all, let's say all that, okay? How can you not sit there now and look at all this? And surely you have to ask yourself the question, what if? What if it's all AI? What if everyone's cheating? What if blah, blah, blah? What if there is skill-based damage? Even if you don't want to accept the proof, surely now you have to think about it a bit more. Yeah? Because it's at a point now where you can't ignore it. It's physically impossible. I mean, myself, I've just today had one of my best mates over. Don't see him that often, and we used to hit sniping shit back in the day. You know, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, OG, all that stuff. We came out today messing around, taking turns, trying to hit clips. Skill-based matchmaking through the roof, we were getting shit on. It was like, what the fuck? Just trying to snipe, right? He couldn't believe the state of the game, because he hasn't played for 6 years, 7, 8 years, whatever. Couldn't believe the state of it. He just said it's not COD. It isn't COD. It's terrible. Be realistic, it is. But I explained everything to him, and he's like, nah, bro, what's the point of even playing at this point? It's rigged. And exactly what I said. Same concept. So tell me in the comments below, do you think, A, they could possibly be ignoring people, just ignoring the people who are cheating because they buy things? And B, what do you think, really, of, give me a realistic percentage of how many players you think are cheating? Because remember, even console players can cheat now. That's the craziest part. My personal opinion, I've said this for years now, Call of Duty should have stayed on console. Should have stayed on console. And I'm sorry for all the PC players, because I'm a PC player as well, but I'm telling you the truth. COD was better off on console. It just simply was. And people say, yeah, but cross-platform, or it's better on PC. Yeah, sure. But let's just talk about the competitive side alone. Comp is better because there's more integrity on console. It doesn't come down to everyone having different setups and different rigs, having more frames and all this kind of shit. It's more even, and you can't cheat as often. I mean, obviously, before all the shit went to PC and whatnot, no one was cheating. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, Jesus, I can't speak. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it as always. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub. It is highly appreciated, and I will catch you in the next one.